Hello, one and all.
Yeah.
Welcome to a Finster jump scare. That is my avatar. His name is Finster. This is Street Fighter 6. We're playing it up today. It just launched. We've got myself, TJ Denzer, senior news editor for Shack News, joined by Donovan Erskine, contributing editor and community manager Denny Von Doom, all here. We are going to have more people joining us. Asif is on his way. Oh, he's right there. Perfect timing. And we are going to be throwing down in some matches today.
Yeah, we are.
Asif, the custom lobbies don't work yet. That feature is unavailable. So.
Oh.
Yes.
So
We're in a server. It's not too packed.
Yeah, come to North American server 102.
Okay, I will get in there once it lets me. But are you able to at least spectate? Like,
you are. If somebody's on a cabinet and you're standing near the cabinet, you can press X to spectate the match.
So like, you don't have to be in every fight to broadcast it. Okay, as long as that's there, that's fine.
Yeah, they did a good job with setting up like the spectates on this. There's a lot of ways. While you're waiting for a match, like sitting on a cabinet, you can actually spectate somebody else's match on another cabinet.
Guys, it's making me create an avatar again.
Oh, yeah, it did. It made Denny do that too.
Weird. Mine actually told me it had my beta avatar, but I scrapped it to make a new one because I didn't really customize that one at all.
Can I just customize it after the fact?
I believe so, yeah.
Is it forever?
Yeah, because you can get like multiple avatars or like recipes and stuff you can download, so
okay.
I'm 99% sure you can.
Okay, I went with generic, dude. So I should
It's fair.
get into the battle quicker.
There we go.
And in the battle up section, I think you can even just join off friends. I joined straight off of TJ. It said that he was in 102, and I just clicked him. Pretty straightforward.
Thankfully, Finster made it through in all of his hairy
How do I skip
oblong
a
shiny
charity
glory.
telling me I look great?
I think you just need to mash the A button or whatever your equivalent is. It's not too long of a dialogue.
And then we're at the.
Head spins.
If you head like straight forward towards the back big screen, we're at the cabinet on the direct right of it, on the outer circle.
I'm still dealing with the charity telling me how good I look. You look fat. Okay. So you're saying servers, right?
Yep.
North America 102. Yeah, I see it. It shows you if your friends are in the server.
Nice.
That is cool.
Oh yeah.
They did a really good job with this lobby. I really love the lobby in this game.
It's just like night and day from Street Fighter 5.
It's night and day from a lot of other fighting games too. Like, it's one of the few things I hate about Guilty Gear Strive is its lobbies are crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guilty Gear lobby system definitely turned me off pretty early.
Yeah. Comment setting.
It's so good when you're in a match, but like getting there is.
Okay. There's gotta be a. I just want to invert my y-axis. All I ever want to do.
Oh, BT dubs. If you want, go into your battle settings and or go into your regular settings and make sure your controls are set up the way you want them, because it will like individualize your settings by character in the lobby.
Oh.
Yeah. Once you choose a character, you can set it to change the controls, the match for each character.
Well, I'm here next to your cabinet.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess we can.
Who's up
get things
first?
stopping.
Yeah, I'm down the clown. Whoever's in here.
We'll take a seat.
Boy.
Oh shit, I guess
Denny.
it's me and Denny? Or... I don't know.
Yeah,
TJ, do you want to jump on? What do you want? What are we doing?
We can have a match. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my.
Start off by showing the people some good Street Fighter before I show them bad Street Fighter.
Okay. Let me.
Oh, if that's the case. Let me switch characters.
Oh man.
Is TJ about to bring JP into this?
I'm not gonna bust out JP right away. That would be cruel.
Okay.
Sure, I don't have. Oh, jeez. Okay. There's a taunt button on by default on the main pad on the PS5, and that screwed me up real bad in some matches. Really.
I definitely accidentally hit the taunt button when I was playing Denny. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. It's during the beta.
I don't even know what the taunt button is on the Xbox controller. I saw it on there, but
Here comes a new challenger.
Alrighty.
this.
Show up. Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
I just saw our Twitch chat.
Showtime!
God, why are Yuri fans so thirsty? What is it with them?
They've had 2 games to prepare themselves.
I guess.
Oh, I like her Spartan helmet. That's dope. Here we go. DJ versus
Echo?
Melissa.
TJ, they're saying there's an echo.
There's an echo? Huh.
Is there something
Here,
double up, maybe?
I'll run a sound check.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Can anyone else hear an echo?
No.
I was thinking maybe they have 2
Yeah, I was saying maybe they got 2 windows open.
This might be a user error, Snappiness. Is what
I'm not
hearing.
sure. But you have come to the right stream if you're looking for feed pics, I guess.
Alright.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Oh, let's get back to it though. Until,
Like, it's getting to the point though where I think someone should just spin up like an OnlyFans for the character.
Good.
It'll be like top 0.1% of creators by the end of the year. Oh, you guys playing? Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in full burnout though. It's not
we're
looking
also
good.
through that time. I got
Okay, so Donovan, you're spectating, right?
I am.
Okay, Snappiness did have a tab open on the website already. Well, we appreciate you visiting the website, but yeah, that was probably your echo.
Yeah, all good. Happens. It's been a long week.
So when you spectate, it fast forwards to
The
so you
current
don't-
point, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it did take you in.
Wait, did Marissa win a timeout?
Yeah, because we stopped the match.
Yeah, that's when they were trying to figure out the audio. So they stared at each other for a little bit.
Oh, dude. We're going to do this though. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good block on that.
Oh, I should have answered.
Oh, that punish.
Oh, I thought I was dead.
That was filthy, TJ.
Oh, man. That was good.
Okay, it's 1-1.
My reaction was clearly slow though.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that was not what I wanted.
Oh, God.
Oh, the punish counter.
You gotta do what you gotta do. No, no, no.
That's bad.
Oh,
Nice punish.
that was good.
Can't use drive anymore.
Nice slide.
Does that lion have a mask on in the background?
It does. That's Marissa's lion. His name is Lucius. There's Lord of the Lion.
Ran out of health. I was waiting for that slide.
You just ruined that camera with that Sharpie.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So now we gotta have the much requested Donovan versus Austin match.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to watch this action.
Donovan's using tilt controls, right?
I am using tilt controls. Oh, I need to change my character first. I almost just sat down here.
I'm sitting there. Oh, I have to change my character before I sit down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to, it's square to do it.
I'm on an Xbox.
Oh, then it would be
That's
yeah.
X. Where's my
I'm going with my boy.
Blanca.
Yeah. I played like 3 games last night just to get, because the beta didn't have all the characters. So I went to my 2 boys. I went to Edmund Honda and I went over, played Blanca, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a Blanca game probably.
All right, let's see what this looks like. I love that you can just walk up to to one of the cabinets and just take a look and see who's playing, how they're playing.
So good.
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
Also, if you join in the middle of the match, it like fast forwards through the match until it catches up, which is pretty funny to watch.
Yes. Pretty helpful.
I appreciate it. You're basically just watching Dragon Ball Z for the first 20 seconds.
Oh boy.
Donovan using that.
Kim speed though. Rush down. Oh, the parry. Awesome with the counter. Freaking Blanca balls.
Blanca is definitely one of the hardest characters to defend against in the scene for everything he's got going on.
Yeah, you gotta punish the autos every time, basically.
Oh, that was
That
close!
was a comeback there.
I had a sliver too.
Oh man. So good.
Round 2. Fight.
I see how
Yeah, what up, Arm Square?
So large. Yo, Squires is here. Oh no. Running right into it.
No! Oh. Why is she so fast?
Kimberly's playing her own game.
Yeah, all those teleports are.
She's like, footsies, I don't need all that. Give me a good old mix-up.
Oh, missed.
Wall.
Jeez.
I have changed the title. We're done, right? On to the
Yeah, we
next one.
can shake up the matchups here.
Are we gonna do winner stays, or is that just gonna be TJ the whole time?
Well, let me do a match against Donovan.
Yeah,
I
go
won-
for it.
I won my
Kick
match,
Donovan's
Donovan.
ass.
Yeah,
I
this
won my match,
would be
Donovan won
great.
his.
That was actually
call-
kind of close to me.
After this,
It was.
though,
I was like one heavy attack from being dead at first round.
Yeah, I was missing a lot. Basically, every kick I tried, I missed.
all right,
It's fine.
I need to learn how to block.
Danny,
So
I
I'm
gotta,
not gonna fare well.
I gotta show you the full Marissa in action. I think you're gonna appreciate this.
You got
I'm ready.
some combos up your sleeve. When he says you're gonna appreciate this before sitting down at the cabinet.
BT Dubs, snappiness. Just for the fans. There it is.
Oh boy.
Did you just show?
I'm not looking, but I think I know what was just shown.
Oh boy.
You are welcome, sir.
Are you serious? That was... Oh boy.
He's just giving the people what they want, you know.
Yeah, Yuri fans are really something else. He's happy customer. You have to drop a follow now at least. If you're not already.
Oh, that what was that intro art? That looked cool. Is that like alternate? Or is that
Yeah, you can change up your the intros that people see when they challenge you.
Oh, I gotta be spectating.
so cool?
Give me your
I keep
best
forgetting. I'm like watching it on stream. I'm like, oh, I could be watching it in real time.
No, sir.
Okay.
That fast forward when you join mid-match is kind of jarring.
It is.
It is very jarring. Yeah. Holy.
God damn it, it's real.
Warm up round.
70% of Donovan's health. It's almost like TJ's had early access to this game and it is providing him some sort of competitive advantage.
Yeah, right.
For being a part of Capcom Pro Tour this year.
Should really do something about this. That's the difference maker here, surely. No other factors.
Damage output like a wall bounce is crazy.
No other factors at play here. Dude, that toss was so much.
Why aren't people requesting to see Marissa's feet is really the question.
Marisa wins.
That was
I
a
mean, he's
fast
gonna
match.
carry you off, so.
Oh,
That's no good. That's no good.
carries your corpse off with her.
Standing up.
Captain save him over here.
Getting off this chair.
God, that was brutal, Donovan.
That match was less than 90 seconds.
Like, I will switch to Jerry for a little bit. Why not?
Yeah, this is gonna be Denny versus Asa.
Oh shit. Okay, here we go. The folks had a little bit of a preview of this last week or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember.
Oh, right, yeah. Snapping
It
says
was
last
good
time I
times.
watched the ShackStream here, there was a user with the name Yuri's feet. I think that's where the origin was
Oh
from.
god, did I just see Yuri again?
Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
but I haven't fought a Blanca yet, so I've got no
Oh.
answer for Blanca balls
Man,
ready to go.
You guys walking out with these heavy characters, man. I'm getting grounded.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Marissa is like super nasty up close, but like you have to against characters that can play the distance, like Ryu and JP and all that. She has work to do to get in.
Interesting.
There's that fight.
Still gotta get through my command list. So I forget all my moves.
Oh, that would have licked. That would have been nasty.
Come on now. Give me a little bit more.
Round two. Fight.
So like I've built a dynamic up for myself off of the characters I've been playing most. JP is the character I want to play when I don't want to work so hard.
Ow.
I want people to come to me.
Yo,
Marissa
Figured
is,
out a move! Hooray!
Marissa is the character I play when I want to try hard and get sweaty.
Interesting.
played against a Ken yesterday that was like insanely good at hitting with, like mixing it up and hitting good combos and keeping me guessing. I can't wait to see what people look like when they like really dig into the tech of this game.
It's gonna be insane.
I won a round.
Here you go. Get some comp in here.
You know, the typical zoner Blanca play.
He actually does have some zoning game this time, Austin.
I know, it's weird. I was like, that's not how I play this guy ever.
You gotta learn about Blanca Chan and all the things that Blanca Chan can do.
Make my title Street Fighter 5 fan. Oh no.
I can't get a somersault to come out at all.
Damn. Austin's timing up them Blanca balls real good.
Is that what you call these diagonal
Nice.
cannonball
Oh my
into your...
god.
Blanca wins.
Somebody mark it. I actually won a match.
Oh, I didn't even notice the like little avatar animations too, like when you win and lose, they like
Yeah.
out in the overworld. That's funny.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
they had a
just
lot of detail.
tiny
Yeah.
details in this game that just make it excellent.
So
Really
let's
well
start
done.
doing 2 out of 3 sets, just because these matches go so fast.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll run through them all really quickly.
Sure.
Who wants to play?
Well, let's see.
I'll take you on, TJ. Let's go.
All right.
There we go.
Which character do you want?
I'm
I
gonna be
intentionally
Blanca.
ran away from the cabinet.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is my main. I'm sticking with him. He's
I
been
mean-
my main across many different games.
I mean, which character do you want me to play?
Oh,
Ooh.
whoever.
Hmm.
I don't care. You're gonna kick my ass regardless.
Let's see.
That's the spirit.
Seriously, I thought Denny was about to whoop my ass too. So
Hey, you might pull one out. Somebody's got to bring TJ down
I
before
think
stream
Denny and
ends.
I actually have a pretty good rivalry going these days.
Pretty solid. See, the freaking modded controls were on again. No wonder this shit wasn't coming out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was playing with tilt controls. That makes sense.
Do you know that you're on Modern Controls too, Austin?
Comes a new challenger.
Mmm.
But
More
DJ's
tilt
gonna whoop
controls.
my ass. I just saw you fucking 3 games ago with DJ. This is not gonna be good.
Here we go. Spectate starting.
I love the esports commentary that they added. It's great.
Round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
There's like Incredible Hulk-sized clothing.
Oh god!
Oh dear lord.
12 hits!
And meanwhile, this is like webbing this. Ooh, man.
Oh, jeez.
DJ is definitely gonna be good.
Nope.
Oh my god. Like, please.
Oh! Okay, that was close at the end there.
I want
Have
my
all that
back
much,
up against the wall. I'm
health left.
Round 2.
telling you, when I get that like last third of my energy bar, I just play better. I don't know why.
Good hits over there.
Oh my god. They killed TJ's drive meter too. All that.
Block. I like his projectiles.
It's good to see DJ back and main game.
Was he in 5 or not?
Nope. You go on Sims 4. Jerry, on the other hand, has been in every game Sims 4. It's pretty rare for a newer character. He's not one of the original World Warriors.
Right. Must be a fan favorite.
Oh yeah. Ooh, those were some close ones there though.
Yeah, both of those were pretty close.
Yeah. They were close. Fighting for my life.
One
That was
puts
close.
out enough damage that, you know, can certainly.
He is just fun.
Some progress.
He's just fun to play with.
I didn't mean to stay on.
Here comes a new challenger.
Do have at it.
Join queue, spectate.
I thought that was really what 2 out of 3.
Oh! Oh,
Off, off.
shit. My bad.
I just joined the match.
Ah,
I thought you guys were still playing.
My bad.
Yeah.
oh, no.
I have a charge.
Like the Jamaican flag in his pants.
Oh, yeah, DJ is always repping.
I dig it.
Oh no! Okay, this is getting a little scary.
Guile, isn't David Alcratic a big fan of that guy? Guile? I feel like he was,
Yes.
David Craddock, who was notably absent from the Street Fighter 6 launching game, might I mention.
Ah!
Yeah.
Lock and low.
For freedom!
For freedom.
For Canadian tuxedos. Because we have to comment on how much denim is present in Kyle's current outfit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not good.
There it is.
Oh, I didn't have a charge.
Oh, man.
That was Flash Kick City right there, but
Yeah.
I love the depth that they give all the stages.
Yes.
What are those people doing in the background?
That's bad. He's gonna get it. Oh no!
You see them?
I don't know, but it seems like fights shouldn't be taking place in this location, but
Yeah, it's too peaceful.
Peaceful is one way to put it, sure.
I'm just saying, it's like a nice sunset.
The lion in the background, you know.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
this
change
is a
it.
little better.
yeah, here we go. No, this is a place where people should be fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta respect Giles' normals.
Seriously, he's just built well.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, just
no,
jab through it.
Yes. Yes, I will. You didn't have enough health to survive that.
Wow.
That slow ass startup.
Your impenetrable wall of jab. Ah!
Didn't get some thumbs up. I don't know if that does, but I did it. That was a good grab.
Buffer too hard. Yeah, I don't need it there. You get a stun off the wall bounce if you don't have enough. If you're in burnout.
Ah!
Good
Wow.
corner work there.
Denny's Giles looking pretty good.
America wins that round.
Well, you know, when I played it in the beta, for
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
I like his
never
butterfly
used
comb.
Guile.
Is that what I'm looking at?
Oh yeah, The butter knife from
I don't know.
multiple usage there. Really.
Good set there. Alright,
Man.
let me get in on some of this nonsense.
Don't forget to stay on after the first match. It's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, let me just switch characters again.
Oh, by the way, Asif, did you know that you're on modern controls for Blanca?
What?
That's what I was telling you
Yeah.
before, is
Living the good life right there.
Why? How do I stop this?
so press the X button and then cycle over to character. And then go to on the character, press the top one
Settings?
for update character settings.
Button preset? Or no, control type.
Yeah.
Okay, well, none of these matches should count then. What the hell? I wasn't trying to do that.
We got the sisters out.
It's
It
like
might have
the
worked in your
game-
favor.
It might have, but this game, like, it forgot everything from the beta that I had. So I'm kind of annoyed by that. Like,
You call?
Yeah, it happened to me too.
I spent all this time on my stupid creative character for the beta, and now it's like gone.
Ooh, that was a good grab.
Let me fix something really quick, y'all, so we're not staring at the Coliseum all day. Let's see. Where's that?
I have not used this character yet at all, so we're just figuring it out as we go here.
How do I...
Ooh! That was a lot of
There's...
damage.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my characters.
Okay, so this is. Damn! I just watched the fast forward version of that first match.
Alright, she got that condor spike. Alright.
Okay, now we
Yeah, I
should
gotta
be able to
respect that.
watch,
Yeah, let's go.
Now we should be able to watch some craziness.
Oh, Tatsu's.
Damn!
Oh, that
Oh
damage.
my god!
Dude, I mean, that is just an absurd amount of damage. What the?
Lily is just filthy!
Let's go. I'm feeling it.
It's really funny watching the
That's a
fast
game.
forward.
Ooh, she's got that's a huge eagle.
That is a very. Wow.
That eagle is
Okay.
about as large as her entire form.
Okay, yeah, just faster. Gotcha. Start at that time. Overhead, alright.
Donovan's trying to stay alive here. And
Lily's got a
Okay,
mean
so-
anti-air game.
that was the first match.
Lily's got an absolutely nasty anti-air.
Yeah.
Her diagonal
There
dodges
we
are
go.
kind of tricky too.
Oh, the hang up though. Oh, yeah, the rush down's about to be real. I see you now.
Oh, did you know you can look at the input of each player if you're
Yeah.
spectating?
Oh yeah.
You can see the inputs and then also,
Attack data, frame data.
Yep.
Okay, that's
it's good for seeing like what the startup is on moves or like how much recovery time there is after they block something.
yeah.
It comes in handy for sure. If you're like, why am I getting beat by this move? You can like see the
Yeah.
frame you're trying to recover from.
God, they gave it a lot of TLC this game.
Also, we gotta get
Yeah.
you in here on some proper matches now that you get fixed your controls.
Sure. Let's see how much worse I am now.
See some classic gameplay.
Pro
Here we
tip:
go. I'm in.
you have 3 of them per match, but learn to love the Blanca chant.
Mm.
If you double tap down and hit attack button, any attack button or any punch button, he'll throw out a Blanca Chan, and if you electrify it, it'll run after your opponent.
Okay.
It's like one of the new things that he got in this game that's pretty great.
This stage, you got Samuel L. Jackson in the background. Let's go.
My
Round one. Fight.
Headbutt.
Oh man, it's all fucking backwards now.
I almost died too. No, no, no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh my god!
That's so mean.
what's their damage output? They even-
Yeah, the thing about drive impact is you can counter with drive impact.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw,
I mean,
I saw that.
he is.
That's not good for me.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get the EX out in time before that hits. Follow up, okay. That's it.
Let me out! Okay, this is brutal.
I was scared of Blanca balls and I didn't get any, so.
Yeah, I know, because I... Yeah, we got a rematch here. Alright.
Ow.
Good one, ball.
Ow.
I don't know if it's on his hard kick or his hard punch, but Blanca also has a good slide in this game.
What is wrong with me?
See those modern controls? You know,
I know the modern controls, like, I guess. I must have been playing modern controls last night, too. So now I'm even more confused by my moveset.
Oh. That's very possible.
God. Eventually he got me. Yes. Alright.
Trade.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got the command arrow. Oh, you ruined my home run. Alright, that's enough of that.
So close.
Alrighty.
Fly to me, Falcon.
Shit.
See, if I was Lily, I would like put some hater messages on the bird and then have them sent to my opponents afterwards. Go full.
Debbie's on a streak.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you know, the TJ, I'm sure, you know, he's got the JP loaded up.
We'll see.
Oh man, look at this guy's
TJ's avatar
Blanca
looks like
outfit.
it's like Popeye, but Stretch Armstrong.
It's like Popeye, but Stretch Armstrong, but Luffy from One Piece, but also Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace. He's just a mess.
Yeah, I see that. I definitely see the Mr. Wilson.
Speaking of avatars, also, do you see this guy's costume up here? His like scuffed Blanca outfit.
No,
Kinda
I'm
cool.
in the game.
Oh right.
That's that dunk.
I'll check him out.
Nice loop through. Oh,
Title cheering from the sidelines.
not what I wanted, but
Gosh,
still alive, so I'll take it.
Are you guys playing on fight sticks?
I am.
Okay, I could tell. I was looking at your button flow. I was like, holy shit. Daddy's out there moving.
Ow, my face.
Oof, yeah, that hurts.
Oh dear. That's not good.
I didn't get anything off of that one. I'm dead. No.
Still alive.
Bonk!
No, now you're not.
You have to kick my body away like that.
That was brutal.
Don't worry, I'll take you to the hospital. Thank you.
It was almost like a 7'5" woman, 500-pound woman beating up a small child.
Snappiness said, I love how the apples in the background bounce after big hits. Yeah, there's all the like little details on the stages that are really fun to watch when you're not fighting. Oh, there's the Blanca costume. We have somebody in our lobby wearing that, which is what I was talking about. I think that's what Blanca is.
I got smart.
Oops. Oh no!
I can get my commander off though.
Oh boy, this is bad.
I've got you.
That was a hard read. I tried to make that.
So when it says N on the inputs, it just means it's neutral, like you're not moving the stick at all.
Oh wow, that still hit. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. I was gonna ask that too myself.
Man, like I was in the middle of getting slam dunked. I didn't.
Ah!
I'm assuming the EX makes that safe because.
Ah! That's bad.
I'm not gonna interrupt that, but apparently not.
Ah!
Ooh.
Spirit, only I can hear it.
Fight round. Fight.
She's very top heavy, it looks like.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was a lag spike, yeah.
Oh no.
I gotta get a frontage off of that though.
Oh, that's not good. Oh no!
Lily.
I'm still alive.
Lily is pretty
The-
sneaky with the
nasty
whatever the
little
hell
thread.
she's holding in her hands.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out. I'm like, is that like It looks like something I'm using in Tears of the Kingdom. Like me plus a stick plus a rock.
That's accurate.
That's the best part of Tears of the Kingdom, by the way. If the answer to most puzzles is just hit it with a rock.
Mhm.
As hard as you can.
X plus holder.
Wow. That was a solid block.
That damage though is real. You had to stall to get my meter back. Yeah, I gotta bait it first.
Ah, come on.
It works. Yes. Huh?
This is gonna hurt.
You got the damage output to kill me here. And he does.
What a comeback.
Yeah, that was a good little final sequence there.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm gonna start a new group of weird Street Fighter people who are obsessed with Marissa's feet instead of Jerry.
I mean, I'm sure you're gonna fan club going pretty easily.
Starting with
When
Snap.
it works.
Ooh, that
Me and
was...
Snappiness are now chairman of
Oh,
the
what happened there?
Marissa's Feet Club.
Okay, I didn't link.
There it
Like
is.
the sense of small.
That was solid punish.
What happened there is I hit a phalanx just as you tried to hit me, and then I threw you.
Ah, okay.
Like that move comes out so quick, so if you're ready for a counter, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend some time in the lab with Marissa at some point.
They just said we currently have a player on a winning streak.
Who's that?
Some guys on a 30-win streak in a different lobby, mind you. I didn't know that they showed you.
Oh, I
So
see.
sorry.
I see what you're talking about. This guy, Ty Deans, has the,
Mhm.
what is that? Like the Sanic Blanca? I can't remember what they call it.
Yeah. Somebody say 103 straight ones.
Well,
Alright,
the poet jumped on our cabinet, so let's
Yeah,
move over to
things
this
go
one.
over here.
Who's this freaking guy?
You want some games?
We can go over here, I guess.
Who's playing?
I'll jump in.
Yeah, let's do a rematch here.
Are you gonna stay
Okay.
on classic, or are you gonna go back to the modern?
If I keep changing, it's just gonna mess me up even more, you know. So I'm gonna stick with classic for now. But I honestly, at this point, I'm just confused.
Have you checked out the character tutorials? Because
I
they
did.
are.
Yeah, they're extensive. But last night I was just like, get me to the game, you know, because I had already done it. I did the tutorial with I don't know who's the default guy.
Luke.
Yeah,
Luke,
I did
yeah.
the tutorial with Luke, but I haven't done like the detailed tutorial with. Oh, okay.
Each character has like an extensive tutorial tailored to them, and it really does take you through everything they can do. Like it doesn't tell you straight up about Maurice's moves, but some of them straight up break super armor. Ooh. Her Gladius will punch right through a drive impact.
I believe it.
Oh no!
Hey!
Shit.
I had a match with a knee Honda last night that kept using this flying headbutt, and it has super armor on it too. And then I realized that I could Gladius through the flying headbutt super armor, so like I would just wait for him to do it, and I would just clothesline him as soon as he tried. I'm really impressed with how they changed up even like the normal, like the long-standing characters. Every character feels pretty fun.
Nice.
I have to stay on the cabinet for one more of these. To remind
The
myself.
ninja arts are real.
Jeez.
Yeah, I still need to figure those out.
Are you
exactly.
using tilt controls on it?
I am using tilt controls.
I think you figured how to use her bombs or whatever.
Yeah, that's another thing I was trying to
Get the
figure out.
setups going, but I don't know what they are in modern.
I think her bombs are like Blanca's Blanca chain, where it's double tap down attack button.
Yo, those overheads. Headbutt City.
Blasted.
I did it.
Bad one.
I don't know about this whole psychological advantage thing.
There it is.
You were indeed correct, TJ. Ah, man.
Get off of me, lady!
Oh no!
This is impossible.
I see you trying to get the balls out with the charge time.
Oh!
The charge time is different on classic.
Oh!
Okay, I was not gonna survive another one of those blunt
No,
balls.
it's coming.
I was like, I have to do something.
No!
Oh, that's not
Feel the beat.
Not the Walkman!
Yeah, what is this device in
Oh my god! That's just rude.
I kind of wish that they had the ability to make it so that you kept the paint on you from Kimberly's level 3 throughout
Oh,
the match.
that'd be cool.
I mean, it stays on the stage. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It also changes the theme
That
song.
was almost a solid anti-air there. Oh, the final Blanca ball. At the
Nice.
end.
Oh,
That's 1-1.
The comeback.
Oh my god!
That was good.
Back to
Back
fight
to
request? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it. My only option is leave cabinet.
Yeah. They're like, you have to get the hell out of here.
Did you,
Yeah.
did you guys play?
Awesome. No, we need a rubber match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1-1, I'm pretty sure. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, just hop
Maybe
back
I missed
on.
Something.
Let's hop back on the cabinet.
That's weird.
Game was telling me to GTFO after that.
Yeah, you didn't even have the other option.
We've seen enough. That's good. Good intro. Love these faces. So weird.
Yep, history will be made here.
Also, if you're looking for his electricity, it's Hadouken backwards punch.
You called
Oh.
my answer.
Yeah, I know. It used to be like something like rapid tap punch, right?
Yeah.
But this time they made it a Hadouken back punch. That's a lot of drive impact here, Donovan.
Yeah. Damn! Oh, really good.
Awesome for finding
Happened
his
with these
own.
feet.
What happened with his feet? What the hell is that?
I love him so much. Yeah, stop.
Ooh, got right into that.
Nice.
It's so rude that she knocks you down.
This corner is scary work right now.
Nope.
Kimberly's legs aren't playing.
Yeah. I'm here for all the Kimberly cosplay, by the way. Here for it.
Oh yeah, there's been some
Oh,
good
yeah, that's
stuff.
gonna be a good one. Once you start getting some events with this game.
Big command throw right out of the gate.
Why'd I do that?
Oh man!
Blanca with the command through. Scary times.
Awesome is looking more in his own.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. Austin was put in the blender for a second there, but he's fighting back. The corner.
Yeah!
Oh, that is.
Flip it! Put it in the whole thing.
I mean, I did clip the last one.
I'll stay on. I'll stay on the cabinet so someone can come in and kick my ass. Avenge Donovan.
Yeah, it's officially tracking your win streak now, so you're gonna start garnering some attention. Oh, it's even a little icon floating above the cabinet.
Oh no!
So many good details.
Oh no! Who is this?
Just can't say enough good
Oh,
things
that's
about
me.
it.
On the Cammy.
Cammy. I saw. You know,
Maybe I have not used it all.
the Tekken. You know, one of the best Tekken players in the world, Arslan Ash, said he's gonna be a Cammy man.
Oh, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
The fucking Blanca parries are so fucking fun, man. I love it.
Oh, no, I had it.
Oh my god.
Ouchies.
Ooh,
Cammy might be pretty good. I don't know.
she came out the gate swinging.
Holy shit.
Also got some blood.
Oh, air command.
Wow, I didn't even know he had an air command.
Yeah, like what? Learning new things here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
I like how Blanca's backwards walk cycle is straight up like a silverback gorilla.
It's phase 2. Okay, we gotta do one more of these. Holy crap.
Ow. Alright, here come the balls.
Oh!
Ow.
There it is.
Oh, hit me with the throw mix.
Wow.
Alright, it's time to bring some pressure now. Hold on.
Round two. Fight.
That's...
Oof.
I missed it.
Oh man.
Hey, look at that! Look at that
Cammy
comeback
and
right
burnout.
now.
Oh my gosh, the damage on that throw in burnout mode is so.
Yeah, it's real as hell.
Oh!
Nice.
Blanca.
Wow. Rubber match, huh?
Hey, your adaptation is strong.
Round one. Fight.
Shadow, what did you think of that? You think Blanca was really cool anymore?
I don't know how to do hooligans consistently. Look at that punish. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Coming back to me a bit more.
Oh, what a punish.
Good luck. I don't know why I thought Cannon's about to do more damage than that, but I'll take it. Look at that, what the blocker ball does though. Jesus. Alright.
Nasty.
Round 2. Fight.
What? Oh,
Alright, someone's super Blanca now. That's good. I couldn't get the follow up though.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta
So
use
that was,
more Cammy's heavies over here.
So that was Blanca's level 2 super, and it makes his electricity stronger. Also, if he hits a Blanca ball, you can put like a directional input and an attack in, and you'll do another Blanca ball towards them. Blanca is wearing a mini Blanca on his butt. In the Stabius, in this game, Blanca is a what was it? He's a tour guide of the jungle, and Blanca Chan was his little mascot. There's actually deep lore behind Blanca Chan.
That still did full damage though. That's wild.
Wow!
There you go, Danny.
that was hard work there.
It was. Let's get good.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Kenny.
Good shit. I feel like I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got the reactions going.
Really?
I'm definitely a counter player.
Let's see.
Yeah, I feel like reaction timing is like the thing that takes more knowing what to do when someone is actually over you.
Stay on Marissa and move to another. I actually
Yeah,
don't.
we change characters too. Let me see.
I actually don't think I've played Jury since I was reviewing the. I haven't played her much since I was reviewing the game.
Oh, he hasn't.
Well, I'll try Manning.
All right. We'll do Jury.
What do people want?
It's gonna be so many feet.
I said his Blanca wearing a mini Blanca on his butt. Apologies, I'm all about feet and butts today. You know, it's understandable.
Nowhere
Just
to
today.
ride.
Yeah, just today.
They know what they're doing with this character.
Well, they leaned into it more. That their original design was more like this.
Yeah.
Then they changed it up after going for more of a conservative approach.
Oh dear.
Ow, my face.
Oh dear.
And that range is real.
Oh dear.
Nice counter.
Ah!
Wow.
Man, it's nasty.
I'm winging it, but we're gonna make it work.
Her ballerina toes at the end of that.
Hey, you got the dance options going on there. Nice. Try to interfere with a move that was too slow, apparently. gonna beat Jerry in the air. She's always gonna win that one.
Yeah, that's a dangerous game to play.
Oh, nice. Perfect parry.
So is EVO going to be the first tournament that we see Capcom Cup play? Street Fighter 6?
First major, I believe.
First major. That's going to be something.
Yeah. Like it's gonna be real.
They haven't announced like the schedule yet, but I'm guessing Street Fighter 6 is going to headline.
I'm sure. Just based off entrance.
Yeah. This is probably Tekken's last year, or Tekken 7 last year.
Oh no! Ah, that's a low. I always forget that's a low.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the photography on the beach.
Yeah.
Hey, don't interrupt my twirling.
Alright.
Yeah, I should just stop trying to interrupt that. Just, you not know her buttons well enough.
No.
Good throw.
No.
Oh, the cross up was real. Oh no, I didn't drop the rest.
That was close.
Trying to figure out how these like dance moves work. It's clearly slow as hell, but there's gotta be more to it. I'm missing.
So, Bison's not in this yet?
No.
Nope.
He's totally dead for now.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh no, I don't think I hit. I missed that.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't have enough of her moveset down. I actually know what to do with that. There we go. Ah, boo. I thought I had the damage.
Damn.
Judy wins.
GG. Woo. Manon seems interesting, but I gotta figure out how to use her throw stuff.
Oh, you still got one more, dude.
I thought I lost the first one.
No, you won
I
the
was
first
1-1, yeah. Alright, hold on, we hop back on.
I had a target combo for Jerry I used to be able to hit every single time, and I just have lost the muscle memory for it.
Nowhere to run. Prepare.
Get the big stage now. Oh wow, that trade though.
Hey! play of that game.
I'm gonna have to use it like Rose about the fireballs until I figure out how to deal with the rest of it.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, okay, I see. She gets a juggle off of that.
The commentator just said you guys have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Bravo to a wonderful battle.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
I'm trying to see how to make this work. Oh, I can delay it too. Okay, interesting. Nice. Yeah, there wasn't much I could do in that situation, but
Oh man, 10-hit combo. And a nice punish counter.
yeah, I was in burnout. It's just rough as hell in that corner.
It is struggle bus when you hit burnout in a corner. It's like, good luck.
Oh. Oh, why did that throw not connect? That's a little sus.
I thought they made that link harder when she's not in feng shui mode or whatever.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's a shame.
Let's go.
Oh, the full dance. Good night.
Man, no.
I can't even tell who was doing what there. I was like, is that?
Yes.
Well done.
For a second, it looked like you guys were just dancing or something.
Oh my god, she has the French flag on her fingernail polish. I just noticed.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's a funny little detail. Who's up?
Oh boy.
Donovan.
Oh, also my end.
Might be about time to switch to boss mode. Make sure I have everything set up for that so I don't get screwed.
Ken seems pretty strong in this game, actually.
My first time playing them, and I only know one thing.
I'm gonna figure out his throw works.
Her
Ow.
command throw is a full half sweep backwards and punch.
Round 1.
I lost you guys. This server that's hard out. I walked over to that funny Oh,
Hey!
Wow!
Yeah, I sacrificed that round trying to figure out what I was doing.
Oh, Ken. I like the stage you're on.
Wait,
Ken's a nasty boy in this game.
Gotta watch those feet, man.
Educated feet.
I get the Toro, but I gotta follow it. There we go.
And the more you do that command throw, the stronger it gets throughout the entire match. Not just the round, like it stays with you throughout the match.
Interesting.
Oh man.
I would love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Fight. Round. Fight.
I don't want any of that, Ken. Oh, you almost got me the bait. The bait almost works. Now the track on this stage, though. The sounds are real. I tried to see if I could backdash there. It did not work.
Oh my gosh! That was close.
Wow.
With an ounce of health.
You had a pixel left.
So this is really weird, but like the stage that you guys are playing on that I'm watching is different than what I see on stream.
The one on the stream is set to my settings. Players actually get to decide what their stage settings are individually.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so if you prefer a certain stage, but they want other ones, you can still keep it, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, because like the stage you guys are on for me right now is the one on the beach.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah,
So
I
all
got my simple
the-
random. That's interesting.
So all the boring nerds out there that love playing Training Room all the time can have their way.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, because they want optimal performance.
It's a level of sweat I hope I never reach.
Oh, dude, we did this Quakeholio tournament at QuakeCon. It must have been 2018, and everyone was messing with the Quake Live settings to make it like the most FPS they could get, and it was like it just made the tournament drag every round.
I'm not getting anything there.
I remember that. That was a,
Yeah, you were there, TJ.
yeah.
It was just like every single round of Quake Live, we had to sit there for 10 minutes and wait for everyone's settings. We're just like, oh man.
And nobody ever changed their stuff back after they were done.
No. So it was just a mess every time. But at least with
Done
this,
with the godlike Ree there.
yeah.
I was about to say, if that leaks somehow, that would be ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I ever competed in an FGC local, I didn't think about changing the controller presets that my previous opponent or the previous player had done. So like jump on expecting all my stuff to work and it just went horribly awry.
I believe it.
One more.
1-1, Dono.
One more.
Wow.
Ken's buttons right now, though. Even on wake up jab, but still beating that one.
The stage music on the
trades.
Market Street, the stage music on the Market Street sounds an awful lot like they were going for.
I can push the button there. I go for it. Man.
Well, Donovan, be able to close it out.
I feel like Dono should be rocking the Ken. Ken's
Yeah, I'm
cool.
liking him. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Guy from Smash.
Oh god.
It's not the first time I've made that joke. I think I said about Solid Snake when they revealed Metal Gear 2. I think that's
Yeah,
what I used it. Just leading into the humor of it all.
I think you also said it about Captain Falcon when I was talking about the
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
movie.
I did.
All I gotta say is
Those characters
F-Zero
are
is
good.
referenced twice in the Mario movie. Twice. Damn it.
On around.
Does that bode well or not for the future of that franchise?
I don't know, they just released a freaking sequel to 1-2 Switch. It's just like, they're trolling at this point.
I have a
And then they're
serious.
like, oh yeah, have some $80 Joy-Cons that still have drift, but at least they're in pastels now.
I have a serious question for you.
Uncooked.
Has Captain Falcon been in more F-Zero games or more Smash games at this point?
F-Zero. Like, barely. But I think, I want to say F-Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's in the first one, he's in the second one, he's in the third one, he's in... I don't know if he's in every Game Boy Advance one. That's the question.
Oh boy. Here comes a new challenger.
Oh,
What?
look
Oh,
who it
it's-
is.
Donovan called me out. Because I'm a mature adult, I cannot not answer being called out. So here I am.
David,
There you go.
David, come to us, North American server 102.
All right, I am just starting this game for the first time. I don't even know what that means, but
You
I
might have
assume.
you might have to rush
Oh,
through
boy.
an avatar creation.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
got
thought
speed
it
around the
downloads fast
avatar.
in the meantime.
Oh boy.
All right.
Cool.
Going Guile again.
Guile?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
he
yeah.
was doing a thing
you
with
know.
that earlier.
Oh shit, this is Denny. Okay.
Yeah, I jumped off.
So I got the dub.
That's right.
It's true.
Hope you're ready.
Oh yeah, I don't even use God, but the flash kicks are coming. I see that ball. I am considering picking up God though in this game, despite never using him in any other ones.
For shame, Benny. For shame.
He's got the projectile, and he's got the normals with range. I like.
I'm telling you, Denny, you gotta get on that Marissa train with me.
Oh no, she's definitely number one. But keep these interesting, you know. I gotta keep it up. They don't flash your butt at me. I'm not that traded like that. Like, Guile at his lowest point, and the headbutt still smacks me.
I like the headbutt. I gotta say, it's a good one.
Okay, I see it now, the fireball charge thing. Yeah, it's getting free wall bounces. Feel that.
I do feel that. How about that?
Burnout incoming now, we do another one of those.
I know. And I'll just do it without even trying because Masher.
Guile wins.
Like, what time is it? I just keep trying to comb my hair again.
He's working on his fight
Well, it's time
time.
to do that.
You get that. Nice jump in. Oh, it crossed me up.
I guarantee you one of those dials on Guile's watch is a coma clock timer.
Oh, for sure. Oh, you got a perfect parry off of that? What the?
And a command throw, jeez! I'll say this, ever since Asif switched off of modern controls, I feel like he's found his element quite a bit more.
No!
You got past that. Oh, it beats the flash. What? Alright.
That headbutt messing with your charge timing.
The jaw there.
I love so much when mashing works. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's time for some of that. There you go.
Damn you.
Wow, that range.
Yeah. That's what I've been telling you. Blanca is consistently one of the most awkward fighters to fight against in this game.
This thing got a perfect parry a second time. Oh no. Of course, I get turned around the other way.
1-1.
Wow. Kudos have reached the required amount. Hooray.
It's getting real in here.
Yeah.
1-1? Okay.
Yeah, we need more plastic action in there.
Yeah. I don't like that. Man, it's so funny when you parry with Blanca and he's just showing his ass to you.
Yeah, it was
Fucking
getting
love
punched in the gooch. It's fine.
Like, just really. He's always been one of my favorites, but like in this version, I just,
yeah. Wait until you meet him in World Tour mode. He's wonderful.
Oh, very good music.
Oh, he actually beat it.
Oh, they
That
was
was-
me in the face. I had a nice counter there before I died.
That was no. You get in the parry timing, which is solid.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do.
I guess that was match 1, right?
I was
Match 2.
Oh, it was. My bad. I didn't have requested a rematch. I'll leave. How do I leave?
I think it's ending.
Oh yeah.
So-
I just
so y'all are
shooting it.
1-1.
No, we wrapped up that one. I managed to pull it back after Blanca went crazy on me.
Okay. There's something I wanted to do with this guy. I'm gonna see if I can make it work.
Let's see.
We currently have a
Let's try Jamie, sure.
You trying whom?
That one Zelda
Jamie.
Facebook reel. The one Zelda Facebook reel has 1,400 likes. I don't understand why things go on what platform. Like they just do.
Yeah, I noticed that some of PlayStation Showcase stuff ended up on the official Facebook feed. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely saw
a lot of
Spider-Man.
Helldivers 2 conversation happening.
Yeah, people are stoked about Helldivers 2, but they're also just drooling over that 10-minute gameplay of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
David, it was 90 degrees in Canada today.
I know. I'm gonna go out for a while, but I'm waiting for it to cool off. It is a
The
good
nice
month.
part is, like, nighttime is lovely now.
Yeah, it really is.
I love summer nights here, but it's oppressively hot outside.
Yes.
It's not in the air, so
Yeah. Our weather's pretty similar. It's like if you guys have tornadoes and shit, we get it like we'll get it like
Yeah.
12 to 18 hours later.
It is true.
Oh!
take that booze. Yeah.
Of course I'd win.
But yeah, like Chicago's got the wind.
Round 2.
Yeah, we had some, like, it felt like it was gonna rain constantly yesterday, and then it really didn't.
That's the worst, because it's just muggy as hell.
Yeah, it's just humid.
Yeah. That's Canton right now, too. It hasn't rained here in weeks.
Nope.
We desperately need it. If there was a Canton, Ohio weather report, there would be a swamp ass advisory in effect right now.
I figure it'd be in effect for most of the week, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty much this Monday.
Yeah.
So, David, you haven't had a chance to play this at all, huh?
No, I am dipping my toes in this for the first time. I just mashed randomize and character creation, so I'm on my way.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I went through the.
Oh no!
That was a hell of a counter.
Yeah, he's on the counter me too, though. This wall.
Yeah. Fucking wall in this game.
Hey, you don't want to be in the corner. That's
Really
pop to you early.
There's some characters too that just cannot get out of the
I can never get that link to work.
Oh shit, he's doing capoeira.
Oh,
My ribs.
Oh my god. Okay, DJ has the most swag out of any character.
Oh my! If I hit it, it's gonna be my favorite thing. He has a level 2 that's basically a rhythm game. They leaned hard into the music vibe of him this time.
I really like that. Yeah, that's great.
Ouch. How about that then?
Nice answer, alright.
I could use the golden fight stick in this game. I'm just such trash with it. I think I'm just gonna leave it in the office on the desk forever. It's too pretty to use.
That's what I felt about it. I would never use that thing.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only fight stick I've ever had. So I look at it, I'm not approvingly at it. Ugh. It's sitting on my desk with Unicron now.
What control settings are you using? I'm going with classic.
That's what I'm using.
Classic is good. Also, go in there and make sure that taunt isn't assigned so you don't screw
Yeah,
yourself.
Donovan's using tilt controls.
good shit.
Wow.
That little dash back is looks like it could use some work.
So, are the commentary settings also independent of who's watching?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, somebody here.
Or just yourself.
That's really cool.
Giving people plenty of choice, which I like.
Yeah, a lot of optionality, but also like not forcing things on your opponent or other people spectating is a good idea. It's just wild watching the same match in two different locations.
Makes me wonder if they'll put together like maybe they've done this in the past, like special stages for events and stuff.
Oh, they've definitely done that. They have like an Evo map. Like an Evo
Oh god!
for
So
Street Fighter 5 they
close.
did.
That's so close.
I think 4 had one.
Yeah, Capcom Cup has a special stage that people
Yeah, they
can
have-
buy to help the prize pool.
Yeah.
Ah man.
Yeah, I think I'm good. So North America,
102.
102.
You can also just add us in like as a Capcom ID friend, and then it'll just show up. We put all the games in the live stream channel on Slacker.
I'm just gonna jump on the server for now, but I'll add everybody later.
Yeah, yeah. As long as it's not there.
Let's go.
Oh dear.
My secret art gets got.
Ouch!
That damage. Ugh.
Holy shit! That was awesome.
Oh come on!
They didn't give it to you, you know.
No!
Thankfully.
Oh,
I was robbed. That should have connected. That should have connected.
What?
Is this the rubber match here?
Nope.
Denny was in.
Yes.
Impressive.
He
A
took me
frame
out.
away.
That was really close.
Yeah, when he's under 25% health, that freaking level 3 does so much damage.
Oh my god, yeah, it does.
He gets that little pension. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, let's see. Let me switch characters again. We got.
So I'm in a hub. Am I looking for you guys in this virtual world or something?
Go
Yeah.
to the.
Yeah,
Go to the.
What's for
the-
TJ? He's probably the easiest to find.
Well, yeah, I should add. What's your name
I
on
found
C?
him. Hey there,
Oh.
David.
Oh, what's that?
Here,
Yeah, this-
follow me back here. We're
Okay.
in the back.
Let's see. Who have I used yet? Let's try Honda.
There they are.
Oh, nice. Okay, this is cool.
This is the gang.
How's it going, Craddock?
So you can just sit
Yeah.
down at the cabinet.
Okay. What's up, everybody? We here to buy some turnips or what? Okay.
Oh boy. You take the men out of Animal Crossing.
Should I just request fight? Is that all I do?
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if Craddock's Guile holds up in Street Fighter 6.
I mean,
Well,
Wait,
I'm just
why are you-
realizing we didn't tell him to change his character.
He didn't.
so-
He didn't change his characters. He's the Honda.
oh shit.
Yeah,
You have to change it. There's no like versus screen.
Nope.
This is
No,
some
it's-
newfangled technology.
it's
Okay.
weird, David. It takes a second, but it is good. In
Okay.
the long run. Before you sat down, you had to hit X or square.
Oh.
And then
Yeah, you go to your profile and you choose what character you want to run with. After you win a match, it lets you change it up
Yeah.
between characters, but first time
Oh, no.
sitting down.
And
Okay,
if you
Denny
thought that,
picked Honda. You're yeah. Luke is the default basic.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not bad.
Luke is like he's like a new Ryukin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They basically made him the face with Kimberly for the
Well, as
new
a
stuff.
Guile main, you're gonna hate him, David.
I'm realizing I'm doing like charge moves by default and nothing's happening. So that's cool.
Well, you're also
I
on
don't know
Marvel.
anything about Honda except
Control
for
setting on. You have to change the control setting on each character.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
well, I mean, once you change it for one character, they'll ask you if you want to change it for all characters too at the bottom of the screen. So,
It's hilarious that I changed that in the options. The game just ignores that. Apparently.
No, that was the single player mode.
yeah, once you go online, it's like, do you want to
Whole
keep it the same or not?
Yeah.
This game is like 3 different separate sections that don't talk to each other that much.
So it's like Doom 2016. Okay.
No, at least there's a single executable file.
There's that. Okay.
That was shameful on the part of Doom.
He made mincemeat out of it. It's alright though.
I mean, Honda's just disgusting.
Is he pretty good in this game?
I think so.
Oh my god. No, first time seeing
Like
it.
that shit right there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just mashing at this point.
No!
So-
Hey Jenny, so am I, and it is not.
Yeah, like, you can look like such a badass matching with Honda.
Oh man. I love that move his
Crazy
though.
chaos.
That's a great KO.
I just got a trophy for getting my ass kicked. This game's great.
All right, jump off and change your controls.
yeah, we're gonna leave cabinet so we can
Yeah,
switch
change
it
your change your character, change your controls.
Okay.
That's the way.
Let's see. So do I do it before I sit at the cabinet?
Yeah, hit the
Yep.
X.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're on.
Whatever your top right
I'm
corner
on
says
PS5.
at the top.
Okay.
We square.
Yeah, hit square.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll pull up. You have to go over to character.
Go to your characters, select them, and then press triangle to access their controls.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once you switch it to classic, it should have an option at the bottom too that says you want to switch it for all the characters.
Okay. Cool.
I did not see that. Thank you for telling me about that, Denny. And to all of you out there who are watching,
Yeah, I should
That's-
probably
that's-
do that too.
that's the tech.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, for every character, jeez.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
Good. I like that.
I'm gonna switch to JP.
Apply control type to all characters. Yes.
That's some
We
good
also,
shit. I didn't never see that before.
I am in. I am now classic for everyone.
Yes. Can I try again, or is someone else up?
No, you go for it, dude.
Yeah, go for it on the new controls.
All right.
Yeah, we've all been fighting for like 2 hours now, so.
The new old controls. Yes. Comfort zone.
Yeah, seriously, it's like I'm annoyed because I didn't realize I was practicing with the wrong controls last night, and I started playing today, and I switched over. It took me like I don't know 3 matches to shake off whatever the hell. Oh no, JP.
I've never used him before in my life, so.
Okay, at least it's not TJ from JP.
I'm seriously considering thinking about switching to him for the rest of the stream.
Oh, interesting. This pimp game now.
He's
Yeah, I think JP is going to be another one that's popular with cosplay.
Wingers for quite a long time, too. Oh, wow. Okay.
They just said player 2 had a less than ideal drive. Oh man!
it's an app description.
That projectile speed is real. Alright.
That is a very, very.
Oh, it gets worse.
I've watched your gameplay, TJ. I know. I'm like, oh no. Stay it away.
You think that projectile is cool? There's another one that looks exactly like it, except it's a projectile command throw that can't be guarded.
So what you're saying is he's broke.
I mean, Sonic's Fox picked him up immediately, if that tells you anything.
Because you were wondering.
That's a bad
Snap.
sign.
World.
I'm doing.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh no! Nice. Nice. Boy.
Yeah, I like those shoes, though.
Can I go?
I'll watch someone else throw down. I gotta. What? How do you throw in this game? Is there like a 2-button combo or something?
Light
Two
punch,
mediums.
light punch, light kick.
Yeah.
Like punch, like kick. Okay.
And then
We currently have
they added parry back in this game, too, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Let me queue him up.
Yeah, let me switch again. Let's see. Who I want to use? Let's go.
Did you know that your Xbox controller works as a mouse on Windows?
Yes,
That's
it's
fucking weird.
irritating as hell, too.
Didn't realize it, and then I was multitasking just now. And
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
I hate this. This is a terrible thing. They should not have done this.
Yeah, it's if you run a really old game, sometimes the game or Windows kind of supersedes the game controls. So I'll use my controller and the mouse will start moving on the desktop while I'm playing in the game. That's great. It's great.
Well, I'm sitting
I'll
at the
go back
cabinet.
to Lily.
anymore.
Donovan, do you want to jump on?
Sure, yeah. Let's do it.
Uh-oh, Ken?
Yeah.
And
I
then-
think Kim's gonna be really good in this game.
And then David, you can
haven't
just
done
walk
this.
up to the cabinet and press X, and it'll let you spectate their match.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And you can also turn on, like, inside the spectate mode, you can see, like, button presses in real time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's all...
Okay, I like this now. Before I was about to go outside and yell at every clown. But now I'm good.
Don't expect me to be a
Oh, hold on a second. I'm not even in the fucking...
Oh,
Great. I didn't have fucking window activated.
Oh,
What?
no.
Yeah, that was great.
You
So what's
tab.
everybody playing? Awesome, you must be on PC.
Yeah, I'm on PC.
I'm also.
PS5.
I'm on PS5 as well.
Yeah, I went PS5.
I haven't.
But
played
crossplay is pretty smooth though.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't even tell. Like it's great. Ooh, damn, look.
I'll give him a psychological advantage.
And you want that.
All right, Jim Ross.
I think the two common U.S. commentators we turn on commentary in this game are Tasty Steve and James Chen.
Oh, what's it?
So, on the subject of fighting game, somewhat like a lateral step, I saw a gameplay clip of AEW Fight Forever where John Moxley took a bomb out of his pants and threw it at Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I'm sorry.
Thinking about posting that later.
Did you say a
game
bomb?
is going to be great. A bomb, a literal bomb. And they no-sold it. Like Adam Cole and Bryan just shrugged it off. I
I
was
mean,
like,
you
this
can
game is great.
ride on a skateboard and
Oh, really?
back people out. Yeah, I watched Chris Statlander leap on a skateboard and fly over Darby Allin's head and then hit him with it.
It looks like Day of Reckoning 3, and I'm here for it. Like, it looks super fun.
Yeah, Kenny was adamant about getting it to feel like No Mercy on N64, and so he went and got Hughes to make that happen.
They
They're
also
like,
made the Day of Reckoning games, right? Like, that was them, right?
I believe so.
I believe it was, because they felt pretty similar to No Mercy.
Yeah, good old GameCube. But yeah, since Kenny, wrestled a lot in Japan, he really went to Japan. Just asked him to make the game. So I was like,
Damn,
oh,
awesome.
all right.
You're Blanca, is it? You were Blanca, right, Austin?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
You
beast.
lucky?
He's a beast.
He is. I'd say this is the best Blanca we've had in several generations of this game.
Yeah, for sure.
I was
Which
once
is
again
nice.
not given a choice.
Yeah, they were like, you
to,
got your ass whooped so badly, we're gonna kick you off the cabinet.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can get back here, Don, if you want a rematch. Oh no!
Oh,
I
I
think
put me in the
no.
match.
Oh,
I think
yeah, I was like, what?
queued. I think if you're somebody's queued for it, you can't rematch when you lose.
Okay,
They just
got
tell
it.
you to get out of line.
Lily's gonna beat my
What?
ass. I have no idea how to handle this character.
Have you not had a strawberry before? My dog has been staring. I have a thing of strawberries here next to me, and Silo has just been watching me eat them, begging for them the whole time. And the internet says dogs can have strawberries, but she's super uncertain about it. I can't remember if I've ever given her one. Fine. If you don't want it, fine. It's
I'm gonna
okay.
find a counter for that ball. When I do,
Damn.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, I think you played Blanca how I played Guile. Like, I'm just constantly charging down back, ready to unleash.
Holy
something.
shit, Danny! I can't.
Damn!
Lily is disgusting. Yeah, I do. I don't know. If you played a fighting game against me, I'm match. Even it's
Smash.
The voice of this spirit, only I can hear it.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't want to see your butt.
Oh.
There we go.
So, those flashing moves, do you need a meter for that?
For the so you got the drive impact bar at the top.
Yeah.
It's like EX now. So if you spend all of it, then you into burnout mode basically for a short period of time. And you can't use some of those moves anymore. It also leads to an instant stun if you get wall bounce. So you gotta watch your meter. So basically you can't just turtle, because even blocking attacks, you're gonna lose that meter at the top too. So you gotta be kind of strategic about when to be offensive comparison to help it build up faster. trying to figure out the properties of this commando. Yeah, that move there is both the heavy attacks together. Heavy kick and heavy punch, basically. And then armor.
You can also just do it with, I think it's L1.
Yeah, so you got the, on the backhand. Why are you smacking children like this, Austin? Please.
I know.
Wasn't Blanca a kid at one point? Was his name Billy or something?
I dig this game's visual style. Whoa.
I wasn't expecting a move, and I forgot that was like a charge up. Alright, enough of your butt in my face.
Oh no, there's more coming.
Oh!
There's more ass. There's more.
Basically.
All the ass.
Oh, wall bounce, yeah, see, stunned because I was in burnout. Because I just command that does too much fucking damage. And then,
Ooh.
oh, I almost got it too. You had the right move for that situation, because okay. Yeah. Blanca put up the W there, but it was close.
Snuck that electricity in.
Okay, so this is our rubber man. Holy crap.
You see like how I've lost drive meter just from eating those hits? So basically like you gotta either find an answer.
Drive impact meter is such a big thing in this game.
Oh, that crossover.
Wow!
Dude, look at Asa putting me in the blender right now.
I know it. Damn.
That was nasty.
Oh wow. I'm dead.
Oh.
Catch you looking. Catch you looking for that drive impact.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Also, for using Xbox controller?
Yeah. Is that just like mind blowing?
It is. I mean, I like the Xbox controller this gen, but
Yeah.
holy
It's not
shit.
great for fighting games.
It's
But neither am
working
I.
out well enough. Yeah. Wow. Donovan, who do you like to play in this game?
I started off using Kimberly. Been playing some Ken last few matches, but Kimberly's probably my de facto main for now.
Oh my god, this drive impact, man. Oh, I couldn't get the follow up though. Yeah,
Damn.
Right. Blanca is so annoying that I have no. I can't. You're talking about Lily, but when you add that command throw in there, then I gotta actually worry.
I will remain at the cabinet.
David, do you want to jump in against Blanca?
Yeah, let me do a character switch real quick. I'm gonna try Ken.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ken's good.
For old time's sake.
Yeah.
Probably nothing's gonna happen. We'll see. He was my main before Guile back in the day. Ken, Boxer, and Guile.
I hope one day I'll get another boxer in this game named Dudley. But
You're not excited for Ed?
I am not excited for it. It was like the worst choice that I could
No
think
one
of.
asked for more Ed.
I was like, out of all the characters you could have chose here for the first season of this game, you chose Ed.
To be fair, though, they also chose Akuma and Rashid, which are great choices.
Yeah, those are good.
I think we had to wait until like season 3 or season 4 for Akuma in the Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I think they were like, you need some quality in here to sell things on. Then we do get a new character too, but I was like, Ed, really? That's the character you pulled from Street Fighter 5?
Whoa!
probably an unpopular opinion, but I hope. Well, no. I kind of hope they bring Hakan back too.
I could see them make Hakan work potentially.
I liked Hakan. Hakan was such a weird character, and I think he would be a good fit for this game.
Round 2. Fight.
So, how exactly do I get kudos?
I think it's from winning matches or just doing good at stuff.
Okay.
What are the kudos for? Is the kudos for like the shop or something?
I was looking at the titles I've unlocked, and one of them said earn 170 kudos.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think like they get the thumbs up after the match or whatever. Top of the screen, you can hit triangle or something.
Oh.
We're running back. We're doing best of threes.
Okay.
But man, Ken has been kicking my ass basically every game I've played against him.
I think Ken is legit good in this game.
Yeah,
because he's got
also
solid
good counter
buttons, but he's also like, it's like he has to get the hit, but in the meantime, he can still play some footsies though.
Yeah.
This outfit though, like, did Ken fall on hard times between Street Fighter 5 and 6?
Yeah, literally. Like,
did.
Really?
He's on the run apparently.
Yeah.
In this game.
Okay.
He
People
invested.
are wondering where he was on January 6th.
Oh no. That's why he's in Paris fighting in a market.
He literally made a bad investment and was arrested for it.
Wow. Oh no, was Ken shilling crypto?
He was FTX and brand ambassador.
He went all in on AMC, I heard.
Yeah, at $20 a share.
So what?
It's at 457 right now. If anyone's wondering.
That explains the outfit.
Street Fighter 2, man.
Same shit.
Same shit, different game. Yeah. It did not work out for Guile, but it's working out right. Oh fuck.
On VP is strong.
Damn it. Ken's just too strong.
Ken wins.
Too strong, you say?
Oh no.
Let's get TJ in
Oh
here.
no.
Get
What row?
JP and TJ in here. Scott.
Let me introduce you to one of the newest characters of the game, David.
All right. Oh shit. Okay, wait. I'm getting all these controls.
Now for this one, we're going to the Coliseum. It's got to be the Coliseum.
Oops, I didn't mean to switch, but
It's all good.
okay.
Nope.
Doesn't say request fight, so I don't know.
Oh, wait. I should be... It says... Okay, does it say now?
Yeah, it does now. Okay.
I think I was trying to spectate, and there weren't two people there, so it was treating me like I was one of the fighters.
Here comes a new challenger.
Uh-oh. I'm very interested in this character.
Yeah.
Fight with all your heart.
Well, yeah.
Round 1.
Oh no, you went with Mercy? Yeah. Mercy.
Sonic boom.
Nope.
Sonic boom.
Yeah, those booms, they're booming.
Okay.
Sonic boom.
Ooh.
Right, that damage.
Ooh, that damage, no joke.
Ah, damn it! I should have just went for the Gladius.
You put fight. Round
Poor Ken was on January 6th. Still chuckling. Oh.
Wow, that was a weird interaction.
That was like, what the hell?
Man. Versus like, I'm tired of you hitting my ankles. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, into the wall splat.
Just disgusting. These
I should have
combos.
got my match against David before he
Smart throw
switched,
there.
figured his controls out.
Yeah. When he was playing as Luke with
Yeah.
That was probably
Yeah.
the time to start. Oh,
He had-
damn.
he had a chance. What the hell was that?
That was
Close
the,
line from hell there. JBL
Yeah.
would be happy.
Oh my gosh. She's a wrestling god. She's a wrestling god.
oh,
But so am I. Look at that German suplex. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
watching right now for America.
Is Zangief any good?
Zangief
I
is
suck with Zangief
reportedly
for
great. in
SPDs,
this
but I've heard that he has more buttons now. I watched Snake Eyes play him for a little bit last night. He was having fun.
Because there were some decent Zangief players back on SF5.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Snake Eyes is definitely one of the best Zangiefs in the world, and he was having a good time
Yeah.
destroying people
I
last
just
night,
haven't
from what I could
seen-
tell.
Haven't seen a lot of people talking about that character yet.
Well, I feel like it's also because, like, you're either a Zangief player or you're not.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, Marissa's got, like,
Oh,
you know,
nice.
she's got buttons and a solid throw and stuff. So I feel like...
Hey, unhand me. Unhand me, sir.
Marissa just carries like people afterwards.
I appreciate her putting the helmet on first, too.
Yeah. Oh, great.
What? Oh my gosh, that combo's brutal.
Holy shit.
Right? Oh, there it is.
There it
Hell of an
is. 5 hits.
opener.
Oh my god. That 5-hit combo is disgusting, TJ.
I knew.
Just a little too early on that kick, David.
Just a little.
I love her. She is so good.
Does she have like a 12-pack?
Yeah, there's a couple of packs in there for sure.
She has the whole fucking grocery store shelf on her belly.
Yeah, she does.
She'll carry it out too afterwards.
Fun.
Oh gosh, that sequence is the best. Nope, nope.
Yeah, the good thing is that, you know, you do start with the same amount of drive meter every round. So, give you
TJ.
give you some decent options to be able to use your EX and stuff like that, regardless of
All
where
right.
you are after a game.
I've been talking this up for a second, so I'm going to switch over to him.
I'll take him on. I'm sure this will go super well for me.
For sure. Going up against that character is like winner stays, loser pays with their life. That is brutal.
No, he's that's not even TJ's best character, David.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's a better.
I have a rushdown character and a. I'm going to keep you at
That's
the
my
other side of the
reaction.
screen, and you have to work your way to me.
Yeah.
I think I've glitched out. Took me out of the spectator. Yeah, now I'm stuck
Oh no!
inside
Fuck
the
this
arcade.
thing. No, that one especially sucks. a couple times. So.
If you can get close, he's much weaker. But it's getting close that matters.
Ooh.
Yeah, the drive impact is a big part of this game.
Oh, I missed! Okay. Oh, and well, that works.
Oh no! 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 Oh goody! This is just the first of two that I have to do here, right?
At level 3.
That was nice of me. That was nice of you to not curb stomp me as you stepped over me.
That level 3 is a teleport, and it can be used off of any juggle. It is by far the meanest thing that they gave this guy.
Definitely got the bad guy vibe down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Like, is he?
Is that it then?
He's good close up and far away. I don't know what to do. What the fuck? Yeah, I see.
Need more of those Blanca ball cross-up moves.
The problem is when I charge up for the cross, he does that. Like, I can't even fucking. There's nothing. There's no time to do anything against this guy. Jesus Christ. Hey, I hit him.
Yeah, it seems like there's the setup from left to right for him. The air seems a bit weaker.
I don't know. Wow. Oh.
Oh man.
A sneaky
That's
little
the best
kick.
stuff I'm ever gonna do against JP.
I think you get it down there. Okay. Some more execution off the hits, you know?
Yeah, I was not. It's just hard to try to, like, you back away from him. You're fucked.
If JP has you at range, it's JP's game.
Good way to put it.
But you were also disgusting close up, man. Like,
Sure, if I hit you with any confirm, then I can throw you to the other side of the screen in a jiffy.
yeah, that's. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure how you're supposed to beat that character.
He has really long cooldowns on his normals, so like if
You gotta get in.
But you have this fucking. You have a 5-hit combo that I saw you execute on. Like, I don't know.
No mercy for you.
I don't know how to stop it.
Round one. Fight.
The cane is really cool though. I like to see the JP cosplay being real. Some white gators.
Oh yeah.
Like the camera change
Nice.
The way this man says a hole. Nice throw.
Oh.
Oh, I tried to cannon spike there, it didn't come out.
Ooh.
Is that it then? Round 2. Fight.
My ankles.
Jeez.
Okay.
I did not link that at all. There we go. I mean, I forget what actually is cross up. Kimmy, different buttons.
Oh.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, considering we're all across the country and this is the day that the game launched, this
Yeah.
online is excellent.
Yeah.
There it is.
And it's cross-play, like we're playing with PC players and PlayStation players. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth and seamless.
And it's like, you never played it, David, you picked it up and you're like, oh, okay, Street Fighter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like not... It
Yeah, the
doesn't feel foreign.
fundamentals. No, the fundamentals are there. I need to learn like the new stuff, but the fundamentals are the same as
And
they
also,
were.
like, this game, I think we mentioned it before you got on, David, it has an excellent tutorial for each fighter.
I was wondering, probably gonna go through it.
Yeah, now TJ, if you haven't read his review, folks, go read it. But yeah, he broke down basically everything that's right about this game. And the one weakness is World Tour looks kind of janky.
Yeah, it's like you jump into World Tour and it's all PS3 game loaded into a PS5 game.
It's very strange, because this game's beautiful otherwise.
This is gonna hurt. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that.
Ooh.
That is
I
upsetting.
can.
Oh, Danny, this is your chance.
Oh.
Nice.
Ow.
Ah, man. Nope.
Oh, smart throw, because I was definitely gonna go for it again.
That fucking purple shit from underneath.
Yes, well.
That shit's the bane of my existence right there. Every
the
time I was trying to do a
and low.
blanker roll, it hit me. Every time I was charging up for a blanker roll, he hit me.
It
And it'd be the
reminds
same
me
for
of,
Guy.
That damage, though.
yeah, that purple stuff being able, like a projectile and that spike from the ground.
Hit him with your Kool-Aid.
Reminds me of
That's a baller win animation too.
Yeah, it's clean.
So this is Sonic Fox's main.
I saw him playing with the character today, and he already came up with a combo in the corner where he only needs to get a tap on you twice.
Yeah, I'm sure the setups are gonna be crazy.
Ugh.
DJ, are you looking to compete in this game?
Yes. Well, like,
I mean, go to
Looking
Evo
to,
and compete.
yeah.
in this
You
game.
can't.
I guess I can say it now.
Yeah.
I and people like me are barred from competing in this game because we would have an unfair advantage having played it for review.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It was part
I'm
of
gonna
the
try and
embargo.
compete.
But I think
Yeah.
you can go next year.
Yeah, he can compete in next Evo or yeah, I don't think you're allowed to compete in Capcom Cup this year.
Yeah, for none of the 2023 Capcom come with this.
But yeah, it's
Here comes a
you
new
still got King of Fighters, still got Guilty Gear Strive. It's probably
Yeah.
your best game. But
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
TJ's just gonna use it to fuel himself for next year.
That's the thing. Like, teacher will have a whole year of training before he goes to 2024. Okay, Kimberly.
Oh! I forget a crit.
It's gonna be one of these faster characters that I think counters JP better.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna just take time for knowing when he's punishable. But just mainly like when something's frustrating at the beginning, figure out ways to deal with it.
Yep.
Kimberly probably will actually do pretty well.
I think so.
Because she can toss bombs out that will also linger while she's moving around the screen.
Ah!
That's the insulting part, is when you do it as they're landing.
Yeah.
Hit them again. That's where I'm just like, I can't take this. You can't keep getting away with this.
When they bounce off the wall and the spike comes up and hits them again, yeah, it's so disrespectful.
That's the disrespect. It's usually the fifth hit on your combo, TJ. And it's just like, it's deflating. Because you're like, come on. That right there.
Yeah, that right there.
It's like, okay, you already hit me 4 times. I'm falling backwards, and then you hit me again. There you go.
Oh.
Is that it then?
Let's see. Jono had the Ken, you know.
He had it. Yeah.
You would have the DP popping off right now. You see that air throw. Dangerous stuff. The setup.
Yeah, the wall bounce in this game is a game changer.
For sure.
Yeah, it makes sure that people feel that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
So they have to, you know,
Fight your way out of the
react
corner.
differently.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but see, Tiffany doesn't care about that though.
Oh.
Nice block. Yeah, the parry boys.
Oh no.
There it is.
Lord help me.
Meaningless efforts. To action.
Oh.
God, what's happening?
Some anime shit.
Apparently you're being sent to the other world in Stranger Things.
I was thinking upside down too.
And that is the crown jewel combo in my kit.
It is. That was a hell of a fucking match.
So that's JP.
Boo.
Hey, you know,
I need to battle.
I appreciate
battle
the
David
bad guy
Craddock.
being a bad guy.
He is a
Alright.
good bad guy, for sure.
Let's do this, David.
Alright.
Yeah, Donovan's the one who called you out.
That's true. That's true.
Get him.
Yeah.
Has anyone in chat been keeping track? Am I beating Donovan overall, or is he beating me?
I don't know. You might have me at this point. You might be one up.
I think I am, so I'm gonna just
I think
retire
you-
from competitive play here. Day 1 of the game, I'm like,
Let's get this
You know.
mission started.
Okay. Wow.
taking my talents back to Hyrule.
Okay. Damn. Wow. She's pretty good.
She is.
So here's the lore behind her, David. She is the student of the master of Guy from Final Fight.
Huh. Wow. Okay.
So she uses Bushin Ryu moves.
Really? Guy from Final Fights?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that they continue to acknowledge Final Fight being part of this universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I hope they bring Cody back. I loved Cody in Street Fighter V.
Yeah, Cody is. he's just a nice nostalgic character. Mike Hager's dead though, right?
I don't know. Like, I can't tell if he's dead or just retired. They never really say.
I thought like one of the trailers for this game implied he was dead.
Well, he has a statue in Metro City that looks an awful lot like a memorial statue.
Yeah,
but it doesn't say he's dead, ever.
Okay, so they left the door open. Good.
Figured that, you know, he retired from being mayor and was just like going.
Well, that mayoral position is pretty dangerous.
No politician. Have you seen Dianne Feinstein lately?
Yeah, but Cody pulled up in 5, and he's rocking the suit now.
That's true. Cody got all corpo.
I think somebody's queued up because I cannot. Rematch. Okay.
Maybe it's a rando. I don't know.
We'll see.
It is Wandering Hero.
He was like, I want some of this.
Like,
We got like 15 minutes before the top of the hour, so we probably got enough for another couple runs.
I mean,
you want to spectate
him out of
this
here.
as I fight him?
Yeah,
sure.
his name is Wandering Hero, so I feel like he's a Ryu player.
He's a
Oh
Jamie
no,
player.
he's gone. He left.
Oh, I left it.
Oh wait, did he? New challenger. Who is this?
Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here.
Roar. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Hope you're not a sore loser. Round 1.
Oh, he's got a fancy Jamie color. Oh, he's using the nastiness.
Is that a taunt or a move?
Is that lag? Oh, this guy's got 2 freaking bars.
Oh.
Oh, no wonder. He's trying to.
Trash ass internet. I'm playing on Maslin cable.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's saying so.
That's saying, like, this guy's trash ass. Plug your game in.
Another rust. Isn't that cold as hell?
Nice. Nice.
Up the dreaded corner.
The Jamie fit is clean though. I like the Codecom colors.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Oh, he punched through it.
Okay. Good work,
Back into
Jamie.
a moment. It's the first time seeing that there.
You haven't seen Jamie?
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the new guys. He uses drunken boxing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you get more moves by drinking more, basically.
Are we... TJ, do you want to kill this guy?
I'm gonna squish him.
We could just move to another station, but I feel like that's mean.
I mean, not if his connection is ass.
His connection is ass.
Oh, is it really, really bad?
I mean, it was the first match I had with him. It was 2 bars, and then it kind of improved. I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah, if it's bad again,
Hope you're not a sore loser.
move to one of the other arcade campsites. So is Jamie also like a capoeira fighter or something? So
No, he just mixes breakdancing into his fighting.
Okay, so he's a break dancer, but he's not. Okay, it's not Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
What if he's doing more of like a mixture of drunken boxing with some Wing Chun in there?
Okay, that's cool. I like the style of the character too.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, go TJ.
So that level 1, if you hit her while she's charging it, it's a counter hit.
Oh yeah, he was drinking. All inhibitions are out the window, says the commentator. That's great. There you go. Nice.
Nope.
Yeah, my man's got a little greedy there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, punish him.
Yeah, his damage though, he's under 25%, about to be real.
Let's see.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
It's about to- yeah, if you're under 25% health with Jamie and he hits that, it's
game over.
scary times out there.
Yeah.
The hair is flowing.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I got you at the kid.
Oh, his hair. What the hell happened?
He drank too much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And when he maxes out, he lets the ponytail loose.
Yeah, the ponytail gets
That's pretty cool.
looser. Yeah, dude, it's just a lot of little details like that in this game.
Yeah, you go for the ones for drinks, or you go for the ones without the drink, which might be a bit safer. And then certain moves he can only hit after he's reached some certain level of drinks. Right now he's at 1. You can max out at like 5.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Wow.
He's in burnout too, not looking good.
Yeah, you're looking
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, no.
He's got meter and host.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Oh, I got the third drink in. Scary times. 4 bars.
Kick, kick, kick.
Hell yeah!
That's how you play it safe there. Stop any chance of startup.
Does somebody else want to take a match, or should we move on?
Can move on. I could do one more and then I gotta go. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost top of the hour, so
Yeah, we'll probably wrap up at 7 anyway.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go to a different cabinet. Here's the cabinet. We play over here.
All right, what's our matchup looking like?
Let's see. Have David and Denny played?
yeah, we
I
played
believe they were our
first.
first match.
Yeah. We did a little bit.
Got some quality footage today.
Yeah.
Here, I'll jump in here, since we
Okay,
got interrupted
Donovan.
anyway by the rando.
I can't.
At least one.
I can't believe I finished that guy with a 3-hit like hit combo.
I love that. That was the best ending possible.
That was great.
Okay, Donovan, here we go.
I
Oh,
like
boy.
dominated him with all those combos and then just finished with like no fanfare.
Yeah.
That was Eddie Guerrero just leaving with the belt immediately.
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
I love this game. This game is like, it's the perfect apology for everything that Street Fighter was, or Street Fighter 5 was.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for day one. Like you got things working, you got stuff for folks to do on their own if they want to.
The characters feel fun, the game feels fun, it's buttery smooth, there's spectate options, there's a good lobby.
Yeah.
God, like
quality stuff. Just start off the summer. Some butt taking. That Blanca ball damage.
Yeah, Capcom came out swinging as the first major fighter this year.
Man, you know, 35 years. Gotta come hard. What's gonna win? Oh, kill him. Bushido is strong.
Ooh.
Got countered though.
Oh, the lightning.
Okay. Run it back.
Match 2.
Round 1. Fight.
gotta love the music in this game too.
Yeah.
Everybody has such a good theme, except for Guile. I don't like his. But like every theme for Guile that isn't his original theme is a downgrade. Like that's just a fact.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, I thought they had the original Guile.
Well, I haven't actually tried the arcade soundtrack thing or whatever. So I'm not sure if they're gonna add in the other music features for the other modes.
I'll tell you
Like
what.
classic sounds.
I wasn't originally that interested in playing Marissa until I heard her song, and I thought, I want to fucking play to this music all the time, so I'm gonna learn this character.
I had Marissa interest early on because none of my characters from 4 or 5 were in this game. So I thought looking at the new roster. Yeah, that damage. Yeah, see, Kimberly, I feel like she's playing her own game sometimes.
Wowie!
Bushido drop.
Ouchies!
Yeah.
Impressive.
I had to fight for my life to survive another round.
Like her 50-50 game is this is wild. I was getting put in the blender in the beta by my friend that used to be a guy player.
Yeah, I feel like y'all are really gonna enjoy these characters once you really break out the full extent of what they can do.
Cross up. Oh, you missed it though.
Yeah. Thought I was
Yeah, the bomb setups are real because you can get that timing right where they gotta guess which way to block.
One of the things that was really fun to watch, I saw on Twitter today, that level 2 that Wonka does where he powers up. He has. You can follow up with so many Blanca balls after that first one with that super.
I did it.
That was good work.
That was for bragging rights for the rest of this. So congratulations, Donovan.
I've doomed myself.
We could probably get one more in here. Whoever wants to jump in.
Jump on. Let's get a
Is it Austin versus David? Is that,
Oh shit! Yeah, I guess we should do it. I'll take on
Right.
battle for Ohio.
Oh my gosh.
In Ohio.
We both lose.
Tostitos,
No
the
matter who
Tostitos
wins.
Fiesta belt of
Yeah.
Canton, Ohio.
Yeah.
Fucking Guile. God damn it. He's hard.
He is.
He's a hard matchup for Blanca.
No, I've got it. The Bennigan's Flare Bowl.
Oh,
man, I wish we had a Bennigan's in town.
Word.
Instead, we're getting another fucking Chick-fil-A. We don't even have a Popeyes.
Yeah, we need a Popeyes.
What are we doing putting another Chick-fil-A in Canada? We have 3 now.
Okay. Alright. Good. Okay. Holy shit. Someone just drove on Fulton and channeled a bunch of that rage.
So much, dude.
Is that the one that's cut down to one lane right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like literally from our office to my house, one lane. Like, fuck you. I'm out. I'm driving on Portage now, dude. It's like,
Yeah. Desperate times.
and you can't even cut over on Frank because it's still one lane on Fulton over there.
Oh yeah, David. If you do back quarter circle punch, you can do the charge before the sonic booms. You do forward any punch button. It basically gives you a shield. So they've had to give Guile a few more tools.
Ooh. Goodness.
He's one of the few that where like most of his kit is just his Street Fighter V stuff spread out over other stuff.
Yeah, like that.
His level 2
yeah,
is his
That fucking kid. Okay. Well, we can do one more if you want.
Hey, you know, you gotta believe in yourself.
Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it.
All right.
I did beat him that first round,
We did.
but I was on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a couple of those going, you know.
Knee.
That damage is kind of adding up here, though. This corner.
Woo! Spicy kicks.
Spicy kicks.
There's some guy drinking tea behind you on my screen. I'm in England, I guess. Why do I fucking fall for that every time?
I don't know, but I'm glad you do. Because if you get close and start with that electricity, I'm confused.
I know.
Oh. Shit. Shit. Oh.
That fucking punch.
What is this thing?
So if you like, oh, go ahead, DJ.
If you sonic boom through that thing, it turns into a super sonic boom.
What? Okay.
Well, not like his.
And it also guards in front of you, so if someone jumps on it.
Yeah.
It's a giant pain in my ass, is what it is.
So when people try and out Sonic Guile, you just toss that out and then boom through it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen another projectile that beats his big sonic boom yet.
This is definitely the most fun I've had in this franchise since Street Fighter 4.
Yeah,
Same.
for sure.
Same.
And Guile was pretty good in Street Fighter 4. If I remember.
Yeah, I like him, but I don't remember where he falls on the tier list. I don't think he was good for a while, but I think when it all shook out, he was pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good in this too. He's got tools for the majority of situations, I feel like. So, but overall, I mean, I think the roster looks good. You got quality options. I think that the new mechanics are also good. We'll see how it balances out after they start nerfing and such. I know that Kimberly got hit on day one.
I feel like they're gonna add like more of a buffer to JP's projectiles because that's just too much pressure at range.
Yeah, we'll see how things, pan out. But it's gonna be fun watching any kind of competitive play for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out what characters can and can't do.
If it's fun to watch us play, it's gonna be amazing to watch like the best players in the world once they figure out the meta. Like, this
Yeah,
is
for sure.
It's gonna be really entertaining.
True.
Because this was fun. We gotta do this more often.
For sure.
I'm looking forward to y'all making your avatars look as unique as mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I definitely gotta make another file.
think you can change them, right? Or do you just make a new character?
Nah, you can change them over time.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks to people who tuned in.
Yeah.
Snappiness, Squires, whoever else is there.
And if y'all enjoyed what we're doing, you should follow or subscribe. It really helps us out, and you can do it for free if you have an Amazon Prime account. Just link it up to your Twitch account. You get a free subscription to use as you please each month. If you want to throw that our way, we'd be happy to have it. If you want to see all of our video content going on, go over to our YouTubes at Shack News and Shack News Interviews, where all of our stuff is going on.
Shack News Games.
Shack News Games and Shack News Interviews. That's correct.
Yeah, the gameplay will be on Shack News Games.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta switch up the bot.
We have a bunch of new Street Fighter stuff over there. We have plenty of Zelda stuff over there. If you're questing through Tears of the Kingdom, we're gonna have plenty more stuff. We have with Diablo coming up. We are gonna be cranking out guides and gameplay all over the place. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we have interviews going on. I got to talk to Ikumi Nakamura recently, and that was an absolute delight. Yeah, if you want to see what we're up to and stay up on everything Shack News, head over to the website and follow us on socials at Shack News on Twitter, Shack News on Shack News Media on Instagram, Shack News on Facebook, and even Shack News on TikTok. We are appealing to the Zoomers. We are on the TikToks. Check out our.
I wouldn't say we appeal to them, but there's also boomers on there that
we're meeting them halfway.
Like, we make these vertical videos because the kids like them, right? And then we put them in these different portals, and sometimes they go viral for no reason at all. So we're just gonna keep doing that.
Yep.
If that appeals to Zoomers like who are younger than Donovan, so be it.
And yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching. Much appreciated. Take care. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Adios.